All right, we are live. Welcome to a nice Saturday stream. It do be the weekend. Yeah, so we're back to looking at some of the old stuff that I favorited back in the day. Yeah, so continuing on, much more stuff by Da Vinci. Still just one of my most inspirational people, and I mean, just this stuff still just holds up today. Like, it's just amazing. Like, look at it. This is 10 years old. 10 years old. 2013, literally more than 10 years. That's so wild. Oh my goodness. And just like, yeah, this holds up. This is a good organic even by today's standards, and like texturing and everything, and just the same with the panda and such. And oh yeah, man, this is old school. Man, I remember this. Oh my. Is this still, I don't think this exists anymore, but man, one of my old servers. I remember helping them make this castle too. This was, oh man. Oh, the nostalgia. Um Man, I wonder what happened to this guy, honestly. They were cool. Obviously they made a couple of different servers. They had Freeze MC that didn't then got turned into this, which was uh admittedly one of my naming things that I came up with, and they were like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. They all voted on it, and I was just like, all right, cool. um Arguably a very kind of cringy name looking back at it, but you know. Oh my god, Avicii, just another one, just holds up. 10 years old again still. And just the amount of the stuff that they pump out is just insane. Like, you can see they have stuff that's like more recent, like 7 months ago. Like, yeah, they're still at it. Um, oh man, I remember being able to see this one in the game when they were making this. This was pretty wild. It's got some of that over detailedness, I guess, that you could argue, like that. Yeah, the just so much going on the walls. Like, you couldn't possibly leave a wall blank. It was those days of building, and the days of random shit in the sky building. I miss those, honestly. I want to bring those back. Some like old school shit in the sky stuff. Wow, this is so old. Does this have a download? It doesn't. Okay, it's so old. 2012. This one's even older. This is 11 years old. This is so much better than the one I made. Let me just show it in comparison, because if I'm gonna show this old stuff, I might as well show my own, right? Oh, my Rivendell's just not as good. But I'll show it. I'll show my shitty progression here. It's one of the few like really shitty builds that I leave. Like these two. Like, I'm not super proud of them, but like, they're here. How old is this one? 10 years. Okay, so a little bit younger than this guy's. I think this person did better, honestly. Just looks more organic, in my opinion. Um, yeah, and I didn't put this nearly far enough away. This like chunk right here. Yeah. I mean, it was the old days. I'm just coming up with excuses. But yeah, I mean, they clearly did better on this. Who is this by again? Acklinger. Nice. I wonder if do they have anything whoops, oh boy. Like, new tab. Let's see if they have any somewhat 2 years ago. That's, I mean, all things considered, that's pretty recent. Especially when you know, they have stuff that's 11 years old. That's it's not super common. Um Another one by Da Vinci that just still holds up. Another Howl's Moving Castle. Like, this is one of the first Howl's Moving Castle. I wouldn't say it's another. It's one of the first like that was like good. Like, just wow. And I wonder if they made an interior for it or not. Like, they got a shot from here, but I don't really think they did. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's ones further up that we'll come across in the future that are just insane. Yeah. All right. This one for Guntes, I think. No, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure this was also their angel block application as well at some point. I think, at least I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they actually said it was, but I'm pretty sure this was an Angel Block Society thing, which is just, yeah. If you don't know what that is, an old collection of like builders who submit their builds and be like, hey, I want to be part of this club, essentially. And it was, I mean, back in the day, it was sort of like a credibility thing. It was like, yeah, I am good. Like you can count on me being able to make like the stuff for you. Um, this is like stuff that looks like it was uploaded, but it definitely wasn't because it's just so old. And like they have like progression and stuff from it too, like that they've clearly like shown, which is just wild. This is such a massive build. Imagine planning all that out with the strings and strings of, back in the day though. I mean, you still kind of have to do that, but like you can kind of wing it more now that you have like loft and other techniques to sort of make the main body, you know. And especially with the wings, that you could just like get like most of the outside of that and like maybe some middle chunks, and then like you're good. Like you would never need to do that many netting chunks in the wing today. But yeah, it just shows they put in the work. That's insane. Sand, that is sand. Wild. Yeah. Wow. Good stuff. Like, I won't lie. I know this. Like, I should. Wait, let me close that. I should be expecting this stuff to like hold up for the most part because like I didn't like something unless it was like really really good back in the day. Like, especially back in the day. Like the heart was like a special thing for me to click. I think this was one of my friends' things. Yeah, I put that tree there. I made that tree. I remember doing that. That's so funny. Okay, yeah. Anyway, um, they're like, "Hey, I want a sponge tree," and I was like, "Okay, I got you." And it's not even in. It's in one screenshot. Like you can't even like see it in the main one. Like it's just hidden behind this rock. Wasn't good enough of a tree, I guess. Man. What did I get? Like, okay. Yeah. Another one where the organic still just holds up solidly. The terrain, I could argue, doesn't hold up quite as much as it could. It's definitely got like the classic 3 blocks of terrain or grass or whatever you put on there. Like it's like the classic 3 layers. Like I don't know why that was such a thing, but like that just looked better than one for the most part. Like nobody knew how to do that stuff back in the day. Like it just wasn't possible to do something different, you know? Um but yeah, that still definitely holds up as well. Just the organic alone. Terrain, maybe not so much. Again, with this terrain too, like yeah, you got that 1 layer block of that's so fun. All right, how many more? Yeah, we'll finish on this page here, or we'll finish this page. Um, yeah, Alec Dent. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, are they still doing anything? Hold on, I just want to see what's last year. Okay, they are awesome. Ah, nice. They're level 69. Oh man, I think I'm actually really close to being level 69. What goals though? You know. All right, theme park. You know, I do not remember this one at all. Who made this? Uh, Dark Panther. Not sure I've ever seen them either. Do they still do stuff? 11 months ago? Okay, so yes. Disneyland Paris Castle. 1-to-1. Okay, hold on. That looks like it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, actually, that looks like an impressive castle. I won't lie. I want to see more close-up shots of it, honestly, but yeah, that looks pretty good from where you can see it anyway. All right, they are still doing. Wait, am I? They are still doing so. I definitely subscribe to them. Why? Why? Yeah, come on, man. I got a like favorite from like what, 11 years ago. So yeah, hell yeah, this is dope. Oh, you got Ghostbusters and stuff going on there. I don't know if I would call that. Oh, I was just like, oh, it's Avengers, like because I saw the Avengers A, but like this is just a theme park like for everything. Like you got Batman, you got Avengers, you got what was the other ones that I saw? I mean, you got Pirates, yeah, you got Ghostbusters, you got Lion King. Wow, those are some good organics. Nice. I like Timon and Pumbaa. Nice. This is wild. I don't remember. This has also got a download and it was updated 11 months ago? 70. Holy crap. Next ride will be go. That's so cool. This guy's still doing it. Yeah, this guy. Check that out for sure. That's so cool. This person just been updating this stuff forever and nobody's even noticed. Like nobody. This is nothing compared to like what you can get. Like I mean, I guess 48,000 isn't nothing, but like there are some where it's just like that number is just nothing where like this has been around for 11 years. Come on, guys, got a free download. Might check that out. All right, let's check this one. Who's this one by? Kataria Wolf. All right, I do not remember them either. I'll have to see if they're still active. Honestly, though, I love seeing the whether or not they're still active more than just seeing the old builds and stuff. It's classic 3 blocks of terrain again, by the way. Very funny. Nice bridge. Fancy. Very, very the over detailed days. Oh my gosh, Rolo Folo. All right, let's see if they are still doing stuff. 3 years ago, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably not. I remember this. Temple of the Spirit. That was a good one. That might be later on in my favorites, actually, I feel. Not 100% sure. You know what? We can find out by just clicking on it real quick and see if I... Yeah, I did favorite it. Nice. I think I liked the tree. Alright. Yeah, 2 more. Or no, 3 more here. We got this garden that I favorited, which is just old trees. Nice, nice. Got the classic old trees where you just kind of scattered leaves around and pretended like there was branches there. Screw actually making branches. That's too hard. Let me go ahead and close these. Okay. 2 more here. Right. Zeus's airship. I remember when airships were a big thing. People were just like trying to put out like the best airship they could. Was it Litherdale or something like that? Lynchy or something like that? Starts with an L. L-Y something. Lynch. I don't know. We'll definitely see it later on because I've definitely favorited that other flying machine as well from them. Yeah, Scepter, nice. There's level 70. Are they still doing stuff? 8 years ago. I'll say that's a probably not. Yeah, 8 years ago. We're doing stuff 8 years ago. And honestly, for 8 years, this stuff, I mean 10 years for this one, still holds up. Like it's a nice looking ship. Like you could sell this on the marketplace and it would work. Like that would work as a map. Maybe not like the most amazing map, but like yeah. So like this, like all the buildings and stuff also would like very much hold up and work as a marketplace map. The terrain though, you'd probably have to make, you know, the not 3 blocks of snow or whatever, you know, layered like it is. But if you textured it, retextured this terrain, this would be revamped into a whole new build. Like these houses and buildings probably hold up really well in game. Even if some of it might be like a little over detailed, like it's just a style, you know? All right. We'll start with page 16 next week. And yeah, just so you know, I will be doing this only on Saturdays. So yeah, And then we'll save newer stuff for Fridays and old stuff for Saturday. Maybe I'll give it like a name or something. That could be interesting. Let me close that. Okay, actually, oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep this open to this page because, oh my god, oh my god, I can't even believe that. Sorry. Okay, this nostalgia is getting to me. I gotta stop. Just gotta remember to save this link. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay. Anyway, let's get in to some more plants and stuff today. So last time, I mean, obviously, yeah, we put in all these, but we made this stuff, and we also, at the end, let's get all this render in here. So yeah, we made these to be like fern plant things, and then wherever it is, this way, yeah. We also brought in all this older stuff from older streams to use. And yeah, we're definitely going to use these, I think, basically without the flowers. And then you could probably use some of this stuff. Just make it like all green instead of what it is. Yeah, I also think we got to get rid of the player heads. I don't want to use player heads. Yeah, and those we'll probably not use. These, again, we might just get rid of the top chunks, and then we can probably use those. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me grab these two, and we'll just plop them into grid over here, so we can easily select them later. Tab fix. There we go. Okay. By the way, tab fix doesn't exist for everybody. Just specifically for this server. Let's do 50 and see if that's enough. That's good. Okay. Because some stuff is just not letting me tab for some reason because of whatever permissions they use. So let's do replace hashtag. Woo. I guess, can we just do, or is that still wool? Yeah, it's still wool. Concrete and magenta concrete powder and quartz slab. Okay, perfect. There's those ones. So now these ones. I mean, I guess if we just make these into like leaves or something instead, it should work. So let me just grab these two. Theory, this should be okay. So just cut these away. Put this over here. Ah, perfect. Okay. Doesn't matter how big the plot is, as long as it's in it somewhere. Doesn't have to be in the center. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll just do the same thing to both. So first of all, actually the walls could probably stay. I think that's fine. But the rest of it needs to be changed. I think we just kind of replace. Is there? I mean, we could try doing like weathered copper or maybe like dark prismarine for that. So I'm gonna do quartz to dark prismarine. Yeah, and then we'll also replace purple to, let's do that. Yeah, that could work. Okay. And then replace, so these just need to be leaves, essentially. We'll do this, so magenta terracotta. Let's do mangrove leaves. I think that'll work. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll do azalea for the other one. So Is this purple terracotta? Okay. Oh yeah, change this to purple. Oh, what? Purple terracotta. Okay. Don't know why it does that sometimes. I just don't get it. Place player head with 0. Okay, we'll just punch it away. It's fine. It's okay. Thinking. Yeah, that's definitely better. We'll see if we can figure out a different thing for the Prismarine too, because it's not gonna work. Oops. Oh. Yeah, it's too bright, even though it's dark. This too. I mean, let's just see you at that. Actually, okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I like that. In fact, you know what we could do? We could add this. Put like a couple of these around on this. Just to kind of give it a little bit of the same sort of look. Maybe hide them a little bit better in there, just in places. Put them under and around instead of off. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. Honestly, I kind of want to make another couple of these just that are different sizes. I think that'll be worth it. Let's see what we got first still. Like the other stuff. They're all the same, right? Yeah. And I think this too we could probably do to like rotate it. So really all I want is the leaves. So we're just gonna copy, what is this? Birch? Okay, copy minus and birch leaves. I was gonna say it shouldn't take too long. Very small selection, and then we just plop this here. Let's do a rotate like 30. See what that looks like. Okay, that worked better than I thought it would. It kind of disconnected a couple of them, but that's obviously pretty easy to fix. Yeah, that kind of works as part of like taller grass. We could easily do this, so we'll stack these. Yeah, we'll definitely make another one of those. We'll stack these. So all right. Okay. Yeah. Let me grab this one before I forget, because we did this. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna do the blank one, and we're just gonna put our own leaves on it. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned-ish way with like a little couple extra steps, you know. Um, and by that I just mean we're just gonna make a sphere of leaves. So BR, and this is really the old-fashioned, man. Holy, I haven't done this in forever. Like 10% oak leaves, comma 90% 0. Let's do 3. Oh, okay. Do Gmask. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do 2. And we might change it to 80, 20 so that we get a little bit faster. Hopefully, and it still kind of stays. Yeah, we want it to be a little bit thick. And I'm not gonna worry too much about making it like super thick because we're just gonna replace around the leaves with more leaves here, and once we're done the base of it essentially. And we can definitely kind of go over the majority of the branches because I want it to look bushy. I feel like I'm always pretty glad when I make these trees with the idea in mind that I'm gonna be able to use them for something else, and this one was definitely one of those. I feel like, yeah, I'll probably be able to use this for something else eventually, and here we are. 'Tis a perfect bush tree. Or bush that can also be a tree, I guess, is another way to put it. I don't know, whatever. Um, oh yeah. Um, so watched the newest episode of the Great British Baking Show today. Also, side note, side little tangent on that. For some reason, Netflix no longer works on our TV, and yes, we have one of the. I use my parents' account, so you know, it's one of those things. But the funny part is, it still works on my computer, so I can just plug my computer into the TV with an HDMI cable and still do it just fine. So we just did that. It's like Netflix, you gotta stop. It's not working. It's not gonna work. I'll just find another way. And that other way will be piracy if it comes down to it. So maybe you need to rethink your methods here, Netflix, you know? That's all I'm saying. Want people to pay, but then you don't want people to share. Fuck sharing. This world isn't built for that, right? Alright, so what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna stack it, but nah, we'll just have the one. Gmask 0, replace around. Actually, I'm gonna do a different leaf just so we have. Actually, no, never mind. Actually, no. Okay, so we do need to go replace the low oak leaves with placement block. Then we can do the around thing. Round leaves, oops, bracket. Yeah. 50-50 should be fine. All right, let me just do that a couple of times. And we see where we're at. Gmask. Place 19 0. Do it again. There we go. Yeah. That's the way to do it. All right. Yeah. I think that perfect. Thinking we could probably texture the leaves too. Let me make a couple more of these before I do anything else, just so I don't forget to do that. We already have birch leaves. What else did we use in here? We used azalea leaves, and we also used these leaves, and we also used some of these. Okay. So let's just make 2 more. That should be plenty. I just want to make sort of different heights. So let's do sort of a small one, if we can. We'll start it sort of leaves and stuff like right. So yeah, we got to do a couple of smaller leaves. Then it can start its like flowery chunks right here. Essentially, maybe a little bit higher than this. That. Okay, and probably just kind of putting this stuff under it. Okay, and then a couple of slabs around and about. I'll put one over here too. Oops. Okay. One more. Okay, this one could be a little bit in the middle of them. Kinda make it a little more interesting, maybe. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Regular leaves, chunks, is. Okay. Yeah. Did I do... Yeah, what about that one? I actually don't know where the... Yeah, they are on top fish. So, okay. Just kind of spread these around. Okay. And just kind of put this around and under and such and things. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect, perfect. Let's do one of these here, 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 there. Okay, perfect. We could probably do like a couple more sort of chunks like that. Maybe make the bottom leaves a teensy bit bigger. Nope, nope, nope. Not. The other two here, so that maybe go out like that kind of thing, just to give it a little bit of like spikes every once in a while. Yeah. Okay, we want to do the same, maybe like that, and like that. Leave slightly larger. Yeah. Okay. Maybe one more leaf chunk right there. Okay, I like that. Now we just gonna have to deal with these. Don't remember what I said I was gonna do with these. Um, Right. Okay. I said I was gonna make them big or tall grass. I used oak leaves for the regular grass, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. Is this also already oak leaves still, or is this okay? It's birch. That's actually probably fine. So what I want to do, let me just kind of do this and see how well this works. So whoops. We're just gonna kind of spam around this thing. And got in a couple of different places here. Probably do that easier with just a command or something, but nah. It's probably just as fast as just spam them around here. Okay, so actually no, let's just do it with those two. Um actually no, you know what? Never mind. We'll do it with both. It might as well because that'll just make it easier. If I really want, I can replace these oak with a different leaf and then we can replace it easier later on. Or just a different block in general. Okay, that should do the trick. Now, select it. 0, replace above oak leaves with oak leaves, comma 0. Do that like 3 or 4 times. Then do, actually, we'll do it a couple more times, and then we'll do why didn't that first one work? I don't know. Just doesn't input it sometimes. It just whatever. Okay, quick little sip. Okay, now above 20. Whoops. Above 22. So replacing around the sponge to get a little bit of like, you know, like the grass is actually growing to the sides a couple of times. It's above 22 with 22 comma 0. Actually, let's do 19 comma 0 again. Or nah, we'll just keep it at 22. Then I can just spam it. Okay. Get something like that. Maybe not actually. I'm actually gonna undo it one more time because I want to Try that again and see if it gets like less. All right. Nope. Undo. Demask. Replace. Get rid of like a couple of them. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. 0, replace above 22, 22, 0. That a couple of times. Then replace, or just kind of look at it real quick. Yeah. Okay. Demask, replace comment 19 with oak leaves. Replace oak leaves with yeah, we'll do that for now because that matches the other stuff that I'm gonna have to replace anyway. So now what I want to do, just to give it a little bit of fluff on the bottom, we're just gonna select just the bottom like 2 blocks or so, maybe even just one. Let's try 2. Whoops. Let's try 2. So there's that. Yeah. And then we're just gonna G 0 still. Place around 22. Yeah, just to give it a little bit of fluff at the bottom. A little fringe, kind of like the other grass already has anyway. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So let's just grab all these, make a schematic, and then see how that goes. I think I think we have enough of those on the terrain. Like just looking at it from above, like we probably have plenty of those. We need to fit other crap in there. I'm also gonna get rid. Well, I might leave that one. I'm gonna get rid of these smaller ones though for sure. Those need to go. Um, you just spam the other stuff in. So I don't want to have to worry about trying to something with easily get rid of it right now. That. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I mean we can pretty easily do what I was saying, the same method as we did with the other bush for this one. So that we'll just leave that one. That's fine. Um right, I forgot about this tree too that we have. We'll see. I'm not gonna commit to using that yet. Okay. So select. Oh, okay. It's like things. Okay. Wow, that is making it a massive selection for some reason. Why? What? Yeah, so like that's what it's supposed to do is make it the points like as close to around it as it can, but oh, what's going on with that? Let's see if it does it for the other ones and just kind of go. I might just move that one to a different thing if that's gonna do that. Okay, that one's also doing it. Is it do it? No. Okay. Hmm. Oh, weird. Let me just get rid of that one because we don't really need that one. And that one. Okay, so those work fine. I'm just gonna move this. Let's unselect it. Grab this. Cut this out of here. Paste it in this grid over here. It should work just fine. Oops. That. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's how it worked. I don't know what the other ones were doing. Okay. SBRG export. I'm gonna call these Noodle tree plants. SBR change add name Noodle tree plant star flip rotation random offset. Let's do -3 to 1. I don't even know if I want one, but we'll. Um, back. Definitely want bottom. Actually, no, we want drop. Sorry. On air block. So include false. Replace all. Let's go ahead and make this true. Um, and let's save it. Noodle tree plants. Bind that. Okay. And now we click away. Yeah. Okay. I really like those. Those are gonna be perfect. Um, okay. Is that the really big bush? Yeah. Okay. Um, I really like these things actually. I think those look really. Okay. Let's just spam a little bit in some of these open chunks and just kind of see how it goes. Okay. Nope. 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 Um, let me add another offset that's just like -5 to -3. See if that helps. Let me go change. Uh, edit. Move that one back. Brush. SF. Find it. Okay. Now we should be able to spam a little bit harder with this. Not have to worry about it being out of the ground. Actually. Um. Nope. Should probably make another one of those ones too. Look pretty good. Adds like just enough, you know? A little like contrasty things here and there. And once we texture the biomes and stuff, that should make it really interesting. All the leaves and such. We might try to put like specific biome around those leaves or something. We'll see what we can do. Might not work as I'm imagining, but only one way to find out. That's to do it. It's to fuck around. And then find out. It's so dumb. Let's see if we can add a couple of the smaller ones. Maybe a bush or two is fine up here, but definitely want these smaller ones up here as well, just to have that variety up here. No reason they wouldn't be growing up here. Actually, you know what? I don't hate that bush in there. Yeah, no, we'll look at that. Something else here. Yeah, like that grass. Might need to make another brush that's just those things. Because or just these things, yeah, because that not appearing quite as much as I want. That or I could just weigh them more, I guess. Have them have a higher percentage of flopping in, essentially. Not sure if I wanna doing the big one. Yeah, let's do it like that. That can go there. Couple blocks pasted out. Sorry. Yeah, like that. Okay. Boom, but doom. Yeah, it'd certainly be more ideal if like every other one of these was those grass, like the tall grass that I'm kind of going for. I might need to just make another brush for those. Spam the crap out of those, cause yeah. Nope. Don't want as many bushes as I am getting. Actually, that one's probably fine. Probably use a couple more like of the big schematic. There we go. That. It's coming together slowly but surely. Schematics are slow. Let me go ahead. Let me just grab another. Nope, not the same one. And let's just make it from the grid. Select. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. What? Just select it. I don't know why it's not letting me select these. It's gonna do this. Nope. Now it's not letting me do world edit. Let me try that again. No, it's not letting me select those grids anymore. Let me, is my power tools aren't working either. Let me relog. There we go. All right, before I do that, let me just make sure it's not gonna just work. Select. Pick again. Pick again. Pick again. Pick again. Okay, they did work that time. Whatever. SBR, change, add, grid, flip, rotation, offset, negative, oops, range, -5 to negative, let's do -2 this time. Back, replace all, true still, bind that, okay. Now we can spam the crap out of this. We should be able to get a little bit more natural grass up in here. Yeah, okay, so it's like pasting that one that has like the super big selection weird. It's not even letting it render because the selection is so big. It's dumb. Also means it's not placing where I'm actually clicking. Okay. Luckily it's just a grid, so we can redo it if we really need to. Selection anyway. Okay, let's definitely get up onto these higher parts, get a couple more here and there. Well, at least I don't know where it's gonna paste when it pastes those ones. It's a random fun thing to see where it's gonna go. All right. Yeah. Uh. Oh. The fuck. Oh. No wonder. I must have accidentally had one of those in the selection. Didn't realize it. Okay, is that why it's doing that weird selection? Is because I accidentally had one of those in the air or something? That's funny. I just got fireworks floating all around. That's very funny. Dumb. Okay, at least I didn't accidentally plop it into the tree or something because I did do replace all. So thankfully they're all just floating in the air, and I can just pretty easily do one of these. Okay. That is very funny though. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Can't do it. Let's not get the tree. if we can avoid it. Okay. 19. Confirm. Oh, didn't need to confirm that time. Alrighty then. Cool. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah. Okay. Now I get it. Dumb. Move all these actually. Face mask A. There we go. Anyway, the reason I brought up watching the Great British Baking Show is because at least this week it was just absolutely hilarious how just disastrous everybody did on the um technical challenge or whatever. Um just hilarious to see how absurd that was. Yeah. It's just one of them saying that it's just like having a parent or like a teacher just they're so mad at you they're not even like mad, they're just disappointed, which is just like somehow worse, you know. It's funny. Um anyway, yeah. Let's redo that grid selection. Hey, look at that. It selected it properly. Now they don't have crap floating over it. Imagine that. I'm willing to bet that's why that one botched up too. Uh, yeah, that one. All right, click that. Wait, what? Oh no. Do I still have? Let me do that really quick. I think I still have a power tool on this. I was using this to copy stuff, I think. For a pack, a tree pack. That's very funny. Okay. Um. All right. Let's do grid again. Change, add, grid, random, offset, range, -5, -1, sure. Back, back, place all, true, find. Okay, back at it again. Now it should place exactly where I'm pointing every time without fail. Much better. That's what we're looking for. That's what we needed. Alright, I don't really want to spend too long back here. I'm just gonna actually spam the crap out of this. I don't really care if it floats or something. Not even gonna be visible for the most part. Now back in here though, might actually be visible at some angles. We gotta be a little bit more careful, but we'll just kind of spamming away. Beans and spam. All right, that is actually starting to come together a little bit there. We got actually a little bit of a nice look to it. I could probably add a couple more of the tall grass chunks like up here. Um, Try to keep them a little bit sparse, but not too sparse. Don't want like none, you know. We're gonna be at least a couple that were up here. Oh, yeah. Growing to their best. They're growing their best life. That's what my brain said. That just makes no fucking sense. Growing their best life. That's what plants do, guys. You heard it here first. All right. Well, let's go ahead and select this. Let's see if we can do some simple texturing on it real quick. And then, yeah. I'm going to call it there after that. So, tree is pretty much textured to the nines as much as I would like it to be. I will say though, we did lose because I retextured it. We did lose some of the this texturing um, that you get from well this tree. Because I had to retexture it to for the roots, and I couldn't remember exactly how I did this part. Guess I didn't write it down as I thought I did, but yeah. We'll maybe copy this tree or like the textures of this tree just to plop those shaded parts back on because the branches haven't changed. It's just that there's like more roots now. So like there might be chunks that are a little awkward on the roots, but for the most part, it's not even really over where we put the new roots anyway, so it should be fine. So yeah, we'll probably end up doing that eventually, but not today. Um, Otherwise, though, we got to come up with a different block to make this stuff for now, just so that it's at least green. Let's get back into this. Let's find a green block to probably do like bamboo, because I definitely haven't used that. Just want to use a block I haven't used for sure. Um, don't think I've used wool or concrete powder because I usually try to avoid those. Definitely have used moss block and most of the leaf blocks, so we can't use those. Um, yeah, I think it's between that and that. Let's just do the powder for now. It's got a little more like sparkle to it, you know? Just like grass should or something. Okay, wow, that blends in a lot. We're definitely gonna have to texture the grass or the moss grass under the plants and stuff and give that a little bit of something. Um, hmm. You know what? Maybe we could use just like a darker green, actually. Maybe we could use like just green terracotta or green concrete or something. You know? Yeah. Let's do green terracotta for now. I'm not sure. This is lime green, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll do green for now. Replace 22 with green because that's darker. Confirm that. We're gonna leave that as sponge for now, so I remember to do it. I also see that I missed a bunch of the sponge up here apparently. Let's do that real quick. We'll replace with a nothing. Okay, there we go. All right, beautiful. Now, yeah, I do like that contrast a lot more. For sure. So we'll definitely use something like that and maybe also green concrete as well, not just green terracotta. So that should do the trick. Yeah, I think honestly, the firework technique, I turned out way better than I thought it would for those plants. Like those plants just go well in this, honestly. They look like they belong. Probably more so than the grass itself, which is I don't know if I'm super convinced on that, but it looks okay for now, I guess. Um All right, let's get in a spot. Actually, for now, just for the screenshot, uh, we'll do that. Oh, whoops. Wait, I just saw this over here. Do this first. Then we can get this to be something else. Let's actually do like let's just do a block that we don't have in here. So like yeah, brown terracotta or something. Probably fine. Um, yeah, we'll do terracotta just so it's darker. Just so it's not a block that we already have in this build, and we can replace it easily if we need to later. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so that gives it a tree look. We'll add leaves to it next time. Um, yeah, this is turning out better than I thought it would, honestly. Yeah, I think. Oh, right. Shoot. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put the tree in. Let's put the other big tree in. As well for the screenshot. What about this bad boy? This has also got. Oh, it's got black terracotta, and I assume black concrete. Then, yeah, interesting. Okay, that's fine. We can easily replace that as well. Okay, grab this, throw it in there. By that I mean actually kind of carefully place it in there. Let's actually copy a little bit above the ground here. Wait for it to actually copy it again. Yeah, okay, did. All right. Sitting on my legs too long. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want it back here, and I think maybe even like over here ish. I don't know. See how it looks right there. Okay, okay. I think that's a little too distracting being that far over. Like, I think it needs to be further up against this cliff here. Maybe even like back in here. And hell, we might need to make another one or two of these because honestly, these are really good to kind of fill in the edges a little bit more to kind of give something to look at. Yeah, I think that right there for now. Yeah, that'll work. Um, I'm 99% sure. Um, rotate 90. Let's just do like a flip and then plop it in over here and just kind of have another one to look. Gonna sort of be like if we were to make another one. I think if I were gonna put this one anywhere, it'd be like back here, maybe even like back here. Yeah, I think both of those places are actually a good spot for it. So I think if we just do maybe another flip or something and just one back here and see what it looks like. How to use the same tree over and over and over again. We're definitely gonna have to make another one though. We can't reasonably put more than like two or three of this tree before it's like, yeah, that's obviously the same tree. Um, but I do like that. I like those two. I don't know if I like the last placement actually. Yeah. In fact, I think getting rid of that last one is where we need to be and just having those two. And then maybe like another one back over behind the rocks over there. Yeah, okay. So let me undo 3. Let's repaste this one because this was the most recent. And then rotate 90 and just flip it again. Another random direction. Doesn't really matter. Should be okay with that sort of. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little bit more over, but yeah. Okay. That, yeah, that's more what we're looking for. I think we could put like a bigger bush over there, kind of like that one, and that would be a little bit better than these trees. Majority of that space. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and try rotating it 90 more, another random flip or whatever, just to see if it is a little bit different or different enough looking over there compared to the other ones there. Pop that in right here. Looks like in the background there. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. It gives the terrain like a much more, that gives so much more depth to the terrain. Having a tree behind there, we might, yeah, we might have to put like trees behind on that side too. I'm gonna have to make another one of these. I think that's the thing I'm figuring out now. I do like the color of it though. I like that they're more yellow. The main tree, that works really well. Okay, so let's get over here. Let's take our screenshot. Be a little bit higher up in the air. We're down. Yeah, that too. All right. Yeah, this is coming together. This is gonna be good. Oh man, I love trees. You couldn't tell. just for those who didn't know. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, with that, we will be, of course, continuing this next week. Probably making another one of these to start with on Friday. Because I think that's one of the more important things. The bush will be really easy to make over there. I'm not worried about that. So yeah, I think that's going to be the next sort of big thing we have to make, and probably one of the last big things, honestly. At least hopefully, because yeah, been at this for quite a while now, honestly. Yeah. Oh yeah, we do have the almost forgot about this. The oldest tree ever. That we could sort of build off of as one of them, maybe. So yeah, we do have this. Not sure I want to put this in the build, honestly, but we could. It's not really the vibe, honestly, unless we get more trees. Oh, what I could put in there, you know what? Actually, that's sort of a free tree is do I have um do I have my profile build on here? I don't think I do. Um yeah, I guess I don't. But yeah, the profile pine trees, those are those hold up well. Which I also used. Actually, do I have um red truck build? Yeah, okay. So this has the trees that I could use. Not sure I want to use these ones, but these pines. Yeah, we could definitely get away with using one of those again. Those are classic. We could even make like new leaves for them, just more like bushy leaves or something to kind of make it look more like a regular tree instead of that. We could even like cut it off at the top or something. Yeah, okay. That'll work. So yeah, next time definitely gonna be taking um some of these from the red truck build and throwing them in there. Not, yeah, I don't think these bushes really work for the build we're doing right now. These are just too big. These are just massive. Um, just fine for this build, but not the one we're working on now. So yeah, the pine tree is probably one of the only good ones that I can imagine. Yeah. Anyway, with that, let's get back over here. Look forward to all of that next week. Same time, same place, of course. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. It does help out when you do. Pluto out. Oh wait. Let's get the whole thing to render before I completely end it. Hmm. All that build. All that build. So much build. Honestly, probably about the same scale as the spring build that I made a while back with like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck chasing or with Bugs Bunny holding an egg with and Daffy Duck and then the Martian Manhunter chasing it. Um yeah, probably about that same, like in terms of the overall like big. Oh, you know what? That also reminds me, I definitely have trees from that we can reuse as well. So maybe next time we won't be making a new tree. We'll see. Because I have options. I have other trees. Yeah. So look forward to that. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Pluto out.